Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam158. As you may remember, Bali was not angry with the Lord for taking everything away from him. You have opened my inner eye, the eye of wisdom, and you are a friend to the Asuras, not their enemy. You love my grandfather, Prahlad. You were silent when he was tortured by his father because Prahlad knew the physical frame which was going through so much pain is, in reality, nothing. He knew that the body was of no help, that wealth and friends were of no assistance when there was danger of one's wisdom being eclipsed. He did not think of any of them, even for a moment, but spent all of his time thinking of you and your blessed feet. I have also done that. It is Shri, wealth, that makes a person proud and arrogant, who becomes blind and loses sight of the fact that death is the end of the body. And now, what have you done to me, my Lord? You have forced this wealth away from me, and you have made it possible for me to reach you sooner than would have been the case otherwise. I am the most fortunate among people. At that moment, Prahlad, the grandfather of Bali, came. He was the beloved Bhakta of Narayana, and Bali wanted to fall at his feet and honor him, but he could not, since he was bound by the Varuna Pasha. He welcomed him and worshipped him with his tears. Prahlad went straight to Vamana and fell at his feet. With tears he washed the feet of the Lord. Brahma came to Narayana and said, "Do not distress Vindhyavali any longer. Please release Bali from his bonds. He's given you all that he had. Have you not said that people who have their thoughts always on you will attain your nearness, even if they worship you with water and a few blades of grass? This Bali has given away everything to you, and he has surrendered himself to you. He should be rewarded by you." Narayana said, "When I want to destroy someone, I grant that person all the wealth and power in the world. He or she then gets involved in them and forgets their real nature. If, however, I desire to save a person from this Maya, I take away their wealth and all they have, rid them of all their faults. They will become mine. Once saved, my Bhakta will never be destroyed. As for Bali, never once has he swerved from the path of truth. He has conquered Maya. He suffered so much. He has lost his wealth, his power, and his position as the Lord of the earth. His enemies are laughing at him, tied up as he is by the Varuna Pasha. His kinsmen have now abandoned him. His guru cursed him. And yet his firmness to stay in the path of Dharma is commendable. I spoke such deceptive words, and his guru spoke so many truths from the Vedas to convince him that he could call untruth truth. But he would not listen. Bali has now attained a state which is to be envied by the Devas. Blessed by me, he will be the Indra during Manvantara by name Savarni. He will stay till that time in Sutala, which is dear to me. Bali, King of men, you will now go to Sutala. I will be there with you to protect you. I will always be with you. All your asuric nature will vanish very soon, and you will be a great Indra during Savarni Manvantara." Bali was so overcome that he could not talk. His eyes were raining tears, and his words were buried in his throat, which was too full of tears to function properly. After a while, he composed himself and said, "My Lord, you came to me and asked a gift of me. I was so absorbed, so intent on granting it to you, that my mind did not think of saluting you properly. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.